Video editing is definitely something that you need if you're trying to enter video marketing, whether it's Reels, whether it's IGTV, any one that you want to use. Maybe it's a carousel video that you're trying or a single video, anyone. You need video editing. Welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the first element of a highly converting video. Everybody's end goal is to sell. So how do you get people? How do you convince them to even begin to believe you, to believe that you're a trusted person, to believe that you have the solution to their problem? Now, in this first element, we're going to be discussing the basics. You know, preparing to, like your preparation before a trip is just as important as when you take the trip. And that's exactly why the things that you need to make your video stand out is as important as the video creation itself. So we're going to call this, the first element, as I've said, we're going to call it the basics. The first thing you should have is a good camera. No matter what, even if you don't have anything, a good camera is very necessary for that your video to stand out. If you use a camera that's not good enough, then your video is going to be dull and not crispy. It's going to be dull and might even look blurry in a way. The second thing you need is lighting. You can't do without it. You need a good lighting setup, no matter how easy it is, even if it's to get a very big window and then just stay in front of it, but you need good lighting. You mustn't invest in very expensive lights. If you can, please feel free. But if you can't, you can start with a big window and then sit right in front of it or stand right in front of it. Enjoying this video so far? Please like, drop your thoughts in the comment section, share with a friend, and subscribe to see more videos like this. The next tool that you should make sure you have before you start is a handheld stabilizer or a tripod. Now, a handheld stabilizer, you can just use it, especially when you're shooting videos outside, you're walking, so you're not like standing still. A tripod, if you're doing this type of video that I'm doing, you definitely need a tripod. Either that or you're gonna find your neighbor and tell the person to come and hold your camera and stand till you record the thing finish. The next thing you need is a good microphone. This particular microphone, I don't know the name. I got it about 2 years ago. I ordered it from AliExpress. Yeah, I got it. I don't know the name. I'm not even sure it has a name, but it's a very good microphone. Now, if you're looking for a named one, you can try Lavalier. They have very good microphones, so you can definitely check them out. I have a Lavalier microphone here, and it's very good. I think Boya too. Boya is another good microphone brand, so you can try those ones out. On to the next one. The next one is what is going to be staying behind you. Now, if you have a fine house, a fine office, please feel free to display the beauty. But if you don't have, or you prefer to keep that side of you private, then you can get a backdrop. What I have behind me is a backdrop. It is not, I did not edit and insert it. It's a backdrop. Now, if you want to be able to edit and insert things behind you easily, like as a background, then what you would get is something that they call green screen. It's basically like a green material. You just put it behind you. So when you are editing, you can just tap on it and then it will switch the background. You can maybe put a beach behind you. You could put a castle behind you. You could put basically anything behind you. So for your background, you can use your natural environment. You can use a backdrop, or you can try the green screen so that you can test out the green screen effect. to the next point. We're going to be talking about camera angles. Now, for my kind of video, because I'm basically teaching educational video most times, so I use this camera angle. This camera angle, I use it for a reason. I did not use it because everybody's using it or because I saw it somewhere. I use it because it suits what I'm trying to do. I'm educating, so I need it to feel like I am talking to you one-on-one. That is why it's like this. Now, I could decide to do wide angle, make it broader. I could decide to go from the bottom, keep the camera here and to be taking me from the bottom. I could decide a side. I could go from the top and then make myself look taller. Like you would look like you were looking at me from up. While if I put it here, you will look like you're looking at me from down. Whatever the camera angle that you decide to use, know that that is the direction that your viewers are going to be looking at you from. That's what you should understand. For those of us that are like, my house is not fine, I don't have money for backdrop or green screen, my office is not fine either. In fact, I don't even have office, I could work from home. I have a solution for you. Yes, because this video is to suit even small businesses, people that are still coming up with very low budgets for this type of things. So what you do is to go to Uncle Google. You go to Uncle Google, you tell Uncle Google, please show me 3 top beautiful places in my city. Insert your city name there. It's not like you're going to go and type in my city. Just if you're in Abuja, say in Abuja. If you're in Lagos, say you're in Lagos. If you're in Owerri, say you're in Owerri. Insert wherever it is that you are staying. Okay? So I have used this a couple of times to film. Some of you would notice that I film my reels in a garden. Yeah. That's because I just Googled beautiful places that I could use. I didn't want somewhere that was like an office or something. I wanted somewhere that was calm, maybe flowers, garden. That was what I wanted. So that was why I chose it. So Google that kind of thing. You're going to see options. Then go with the one you want. Now, we've talked about all the things that you would need to do, like all the things you would need to have. Before we round up this video, I would like to mention one last important point: video editing. If you've noticed, I like to do as little editing as possible. I don't like to do too much editing in my videos because I'm a very busy person and I don't have a videographer that is going to do all that work for me. I do everything. So I don't have the time to be doing complex editing. I just like go straight to the point. So I like to do as little editing as possible. Most times the only editing I do is removing clips. Maybe if there's somewhere I made a mistake or somewhere that shouldn't be there, I will just remove it out and all. Very basic editing. But if you want to go wild, please feel free. There are a lot of amazing video editing tools out there. There's Camtasia. This one is for people that have a PC though. There is InShot. There is InShot is phone. KineMaster is phone. There is CapCut. At least those are the ones that I'm very familiar with, that I've used in the past. So you could definitely check all these apps and software out, and there are many more. I just mentioned the ones I use, yeah, but there are tons and tons of them out there. Some free, some paid. Some have both free and paid plans. Video editing is definitely something that you need if you're trying to enter video marketing, whether it's Reels, whether it's IGTV, any one that you want to use. Maybe it's a carousel video that you're trying or a single video, anyone. You need video editing. You could use the basic ones like me, or you could decide to go advanced. Yeah, it's up to you. So I hope you've enjoyed this particular video. I had a lot of fun filming this. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to share with a friend, tag a friend too, and please like and comment. I would see you in tomorrow's video where we're going to be discussing the second element of a highly converting video. Bye.